And here we are back for day number 9. Now, been a very busy day for me today. Still having issues with my sleep, but we're here, we're live, we're on time for streaming. Now, yesterday we did a really good route. We did an absolutely amazing route. We went from somewhere up north, somewhere down south. Berlin to Vienna, which is not bad. And today we're going from Vienna across all the way to Geneva. Now, the game says it's going to take like 17 odd hours. And it might end up taking 17 odd hours, but we will figure that all out by the time we do that. But we're going to go and get this bus again, as we had done in the past. We need to make sure we set it to today's date for the actual route, which is amazing. And then for the time, you know what? We'll set it for the time at, well, we'll do 40. So we'll be a little bit ahead of the time today. Okay. This is going to be a night drive. It's going to be about a 17-hour in-game drive. And hopefully, it will be a pretty decent drive all together. Obviously, if you whatever platform you're watching on, if you're watching on YouTube, Twitch, or Kick, do exclamation point giveaway to get the link to the giveaway, which is for a game key of the game. Make sure you do that to enter, and obviously check out infin8.store for all your infin8 merch needs and things like that. So, we're just going to go straight in and drive today, because apparently it's going to take over 2 hours real time, but we'll have obviously figure that out by the time we load on in and get on driving. But yeah, it's been an interesting day for the last overnight yesterday and going into today. No news still on the game. No more news apart from the news that we had yesterday. But you never know. You never know what will happen. Anyway, is it the same place we parked up yesterday? I want to say yes. I want to say yes, but there's more coaches over there parked on the pavement, of all places. So,
hello, here, mein Ticket.
Let's log in and get scanning everyone.
Mahlzeit. Ich benötige noch ein Ticket für die Fahrt.
To get everyone all checked in or sold tickets.
Hallo. Das sehr freundlich.
Salut.
We're going to have a lot of people on today. I think we got crossed over 250 people
Servus.
all together.
Sehr freundlich.
Tag. Ich müsste noch ein Ticket bei Ihnen kaufen.
Get you all checked in as well. But yeah, apparently we are going to be going over.
Könnte ich bitte ein Ticket bei Ihnen kaufen?
You're going all the way. Okay, you're brave. You're brave. If that was real life to go all the way on that trip, that would just be
Sie wollen mit auf geht's.
Grüezi. Bin ich hier richtig?
Munich. Oh, we are going to Munich, aren't we? Yeah. So I've not had to turn anyone away, surprisingly. I've not had to turn anyone away. We've not got that much stuff in the bottom, which is not bad at all. You know what I haven't seen, though? Is if people put luggage at the top. There's no one puts luggage up top here. Oh, I didn't realise there was an actual step there. And okay. But yeah, no one puts some luggage up the top. It is what it is, though. But we are all nicely checked in. Everyone should be checked in. Let's have a look at the phone. So after Linz, we've got a break. After Munich, we've got a break. After Istanbul, we've got a break. After Bern, we've got a break. We've got so many breaks. So many breaks. So make sure everyone's checked in. We are a little bit ahead of schedule, as that is all going through, which is good. It's always better to be ahead of schedule than it is to be behind schedule, because obviously if you're behind schedule, well, I don't know how it works with money-wise, but if you're always late, you probably won't be able to keep your job. So, let's skip ahead to a minute before departure. Let's start the ride and press the account. So as that's reading out, we'll just go on the outside of everything and have a look. So it's quite nice, to be fair. It's a nice looking coach. Do you know what? Can we put our window down? No.
In den Sitztaschen vor euch findet ihr unsere Bordkarte mit weiteren Sicherheitshinweisen.
I'm trying to put the window down. I can put the blind down, but I don't need the blind.
Eine Toilette befindet
Window
sich im
heating.
hinteren Einstiegsbereich. Wer kostenlos surfen will,
Okay, so apparently we can't
in unser WLAN-Netz ein. Unser Reisetipp fürs Internet? Schaut doch mal auf unsere
We can pull that down a little bit.
Unser Team freut sich
It'll help
riesig
a little
über
bit.
eure Likes und Nachrichten.
Obviously, we are going to be driving into the sunset, so it's going to be A bit of an interesting drive, to say the least, either way. But we're just letting the game, letting it go play through. As soon as the time goes to 2042, which it has done now. To be fair, it's going at 20, which is actually, we should have done 16. I've completely messed up the times. Just goes to show that if you've not had a decent night's sleep, things are not always the best. So we are going straight out here. And which way does this want me to go? Where are we? It wants me to turn left to turn right. Why not just turn right?
And welcome to Flixbus. We're glad to have you on board and that we can get you to your favorite destination today.
What was the faff of going all the way around the houses when you can just turn right there?
The wearing of seatbelts is compulsory on
and we go straight into a 100 kilometre an hour zone.
Please
amazing. Right.
Throughout the entire
so,
journey.
It should be a decent drive today. Hopefully hopefully we'll do it all within the 2 hours, but I don't know. You never know, to be fair, until you're like, oh, when the speed goes down to 50, even though it says 100.
If you would like to browse the internet free of charge, simply log on to our onboard Wi-Fi network. If your battery runs out, no problem. Many of our seats are equipped with power outlets,
it's just interesting to hear this stuff. But anyway, yeah.
Like
I've been running late on everything today. Well, for the past few days, to be fair. I've not been able to do the Airport CEO video yet for next Saturday, which should be live already for members. And I've not been able to finish up recording the City Bus Manager video that should be up for members already. So some member videos are a little bit behind on time, but at some point they will get completed and uploaded.
And now we can finally set off. Thank you for listening. We hope you have a relaxing journey.
We can finally set off. We've already set off.
With Flixbus.
It is what it is. We put the timer on to start it off, so we knew. So it was off while we were driving, and people understood while we were driving. But it should be pretty self-explanatory and a pretty simple drive today. I know we're coming back on ourselves a little bit when we go from Munich to Isnabrook. Is it Isnabrook? I can't remember off the top of my head. But anyway, yeah, we are going to drive back on ourselves a little bit, but that's just what this route is going to drive us and how it's going to go. We've not actually been able to. My mind's just gone from what I'm trying to say. It doesn't help, like I say. I've literally been getting like 6 hours of sleep each night or less, and it's not been the best kind of sleep quality even. So I'm running off fumes at the moment, and when I finish this live stream, I've got to finish up recording a video that I started recording, and I'm going to hopefully record another video, or unless I can get it recorded tomorrow, but then I'm meant to be having a meeting tomorrow in a time that I already said that I'm not able to make it, so oh my goodness, the sun. Why do we always schedule evening drives when the sun is down, when the sun is going down and we're driving into the sun like this? It doesn't make sense to me why we do it, but we end up doing it anyway. But it's okay. Okay. We're not stopping until we've dropped off at this after Linz, I believe. Unless we've got two drop-offs, and then we're doing the pick-up. Or then we're doing the break. I guess we'll find out when we actually find out, but for the time being, we just keep on driving. But yeah, some of these videos now are taking a little bit longer to record than they usually do. Well, City Bus Managers is when I get to a certain extent, a certain level of the game, that it takes a while more to get all the routes in, put the routes in, get the buses and all this, that and the other. So, whereas I think the last video was like 19 minutes or something like that, it took me a good few hours to actually record. And obviously if I'm behind a schedule with everything and my sleeping's out of whack, then it just is. It just is. Like, it's not as if I'm not trying to go to sleep. Like, I'm actively trying to go to sleep. But I am waiting for an appointment with the sleep clinic, I believe, as well, to hopefully help fix some issues. But it takes time and stuff, and yeah, as long as I'm live when I need to be live, that is at the moment, that's good, and hopefully I can catch up on getting the videos done. But a person's going to sleep, a person's going to eat. It does take time. Get it all done eventually. And we'll get back on track. Okay, so apparently we're on the 1. We're on the 1. Interesting. Usually when I play games like this, I turn the bloom off, and I just realised the sun is coming from under the mounting with the bloom, which is quite a unique situation. And it's interesting that the sound goes of a vehicle going past us straight away. Literally, when we hear the vehicle coming up from behind us, and it just stops. Don't know why, it just does. Anyway, it's good. It's good. We've not had any issues with anything recently, so we finally got the streams all set to probably decent everything. Whoa, seriously? Seriously? And then I'm going to get in trouble for being too close, but you're the ones that pulled out in front of me. Yeah. I don't know, does commercial trucking in the UK and or Europe, and commercial coach driving, I know obviously buses in Blackpool have CCTV on, but do they have like active kind of dash camera situations? Or then again, if you work for something like Amazon, you've always got a dash camera on, but it's looking at you, not them. Oh, we've got a police stop. Seriously? We're getting pulled over by police? What happens if I really want to know what happens if I don't pull over. Like, is it going to direct me to it? No, I could actually just go straight through, but no. I could actually just go straight through that barrier if I wanted to. But no. I'm actually going to go in and comply. We're only 75 kilometers away from our next destination, and I don't even have to technically slow down for this. It just automatically just fades it through. So we've played the sound, so that means people should be wearing the belts. We didn't have our lights on. Like, what happens there? Because I didn't have my lights on. Oh, the lights are now on. Okay. So I got in trouble for the lights not being on when it's on automatic where the lights should come on. Makes no sense. Makes absolutely no sense. Well, we got in trouble with the police. Not the best way to start a stream, is it? But anyway. Getting that nice kind of glow from the sunset. And we just need to floor it now and get to our destination as soon as possible. Is it after, I think it's after this one or after the second one that we do our break. Obviously we have the break when we can. Hopefully there is an actual break location for us to have a break. I don't know how it works realistically, but we will find and figure that out. But for the time being, we just keep on driving and we'll be there in no time at all. We're like an hour ahead of schedule. So, well, I say we're an hour ahead of schedule. We're probably more like 45 minutes ahead of schedule. We'll get there at about 25 past or so. Probably. With how time works in this game. We are going to be ahead of the time it wants us to get there for anyway, so. Whoa! Mr. randomly starts brake checking you and pulling into your lane, which I'm going to get in trouble for. So I'm going to get in trouble twice for other drivers, and then I've been in trouble with the police as well. What's next? Are we going to get pulled over by, actually be pulled over by police properly, like in the middle of a drive, or going into a police chase? Maybe. Just maybe. Okay. .40 kilometers away. Can the speed go up again, please? Like, it's really hard to stay at a consistent 60 on controller. Okay, is this going to go up to 80? It is. Whoa! And then another vehicle just tries to brake check us. Okay. I thought that other van was going to try and pull him then as well. Would not have been good. Okay, still keeping an eye on the GPS for our turn off. I haven't seen any signs yet, so I just don't know. And then obviously we're going to go up to 100 kilometers an hour when there's no signs to say we are. Typical. Typical. It always happens, doesn't it? But anyway. It is kind of interesting being on day 9. And... yeah. I don't know. I'm trying to talk and then my brain's just fogging over because lack of sleep. And it is a struggle. It is a struggle. Now, after this live stream, do I just go to sleep and then wake up early in the morning and get things done? Might be a possibility. Rather than wait until tomorrow. Or rather than trying to record when I'm a little bit tired and such. Very much a possibility. Obviously, gotta watch the latest Life of Tom vlog before I go to sleep, but okay, interesting that we're pulling off here and then going back around and doing a loop. By the look of things. Just casually got through there. Gonna get dropped down to a 50 from 100 at some point. Yeah, literally from 100 straight to a 50. And we're already hearing police. Well, they're not for us. Okay. We're 8 kilometers away. And we could get there within the 10-14 minutes that I said, and then like I said, we'd be about half an hour early, which was my prediction. So can we get through these lights? Yes. Can we get through the next set of lights? Probably not. Now we're waiting on truck. Well, the lights, the truck, the trailer, and all that. But yeah, it's it should be any. I really just don't have a clue at the moment. Wow, just mount the curb. Why don't you? Okay. Stop is literally there. Can you guys change the lights for me? No. Okay. Well, yeah, literally, we're getting there before the time I originally said we were, so that is always good. Always good. And we pull up in Linz. Have a quick look at the schedule. So yeah, we do have a break after Linz. If you have a look at the map, there's a break area there, and that's where we're gonna go to. So, oh, people have luggage. So if I wasn't in arcade mode, do I have to sort out luggage?
Grüezi, hier, danke.
Grüezi, bin ich hier richtig? Dankeschön.
Hello.
Ist das? Dankeschön.
Servus.
Okay, Isnabrook,
Auf geht's.
yeah.
Hello, hier, mein Ticket, danke.
We go in there.
Ciao. Sie wollen bestimmt mein Ticket.
Yorick,
Sehr
yep,
freundlich.
we're going there.
Guten Tag. Kann ich bei Ihnen ein Ticket kaufen?
There we go. Get these tickets all sold.
Ciao.
Grüezi, bin ich hier richtig? Tut mir leid, aber
Grüezi,
Sie fahren
hier,
ja gar
mein
nicht
Ticket.
in meine Richtung.
That look well.
Vielen Dank.
Not the best lighting.
Mahlzeit. Ich benötige noch ein Ticket für die Fahrt. Danke.
Go.
Guten Tag. Auf geht's.
Innsbruck. There we go. And you got rejected. Amazing. Amazing. I've just realised. Do you guys not have any lighting? Put reading lights on. Put the other lights on.
Hallo und herzlich
Let's just time lapse the time, and then we'll play the announcement again, unless it will carry on. Usually does.
willkommen bei Flixbus. Wir freuen uns, dass ihr an Bord
Okay.
seid und wir gemeinsam unser heutiges Reiseziel ansteuern. Bevor wir richtig in Fahrt kommen, hier ein paar
Let's get
Hinweise.
going.
Auch bei uns im Bus gilt die gesetzliche Anschnallpflicht. Bitte schnallt euch deshalb während der gesamten Fahrt an. In den Sitztaschen vor
Okay, it shouldn't take us
euch
too long to
findet
get
ihr
to where we need to
unsere
go.
Bordkarte mit weiteren Sicherheitshinweisen und Infos zu unserem Snack- und Getränkeangebot. Eine Toilette befindet sich im hinteren
Like I
Einstiegsbereich.
said, first
Wer
break
kostenlos
area, we need to go
surfen
for a
will,
break.
Wählt sich einfach in unser WLAN-Netz ein. Unser Reisetipp fürs Internet? Schaut doch mal auf unserer Facebook-Page vorbei. Unser Team freut sich riesig über eure Likes und
Okay.
Nachrichten. Sollte euer Akku zur Neige gehen, kein Problem. Viele unserer Sitze sind mit Steckdosen ausgestattet und entsprechend gekennzeichnet. So könnt ihr euer Smartphone die gesamte Fahrt über nutzen. Wenn ihr eure nächste Fahrt auch gleich mobil buchen wollt, holt euch einfach unsere App und profitiert von exklusiven Online-Angeboten. Auf flixbus.de stehen täglich brandaktuell alle Infos und Städteverbindungen für euch bereit. Natürlich wollen wir unseren Service ständig weiter verbessern. Für Feedback zu eurer Fahrt nutzt bitte den
Typical.
Fragebogen, den wir euch per E-Mail zuschicken.
Keep getting stuck
Wir
with
danken für
lights.
eure Aufmerksamkeit und wünschen eine entspannte Fahrt und viel Spaß an Bord bei Flixbus.
Everything else seems to be clear on all the streams. Just double checking everything. So make sure if you are watching to do exclamation point giveaway. To get the link for entering the giveaway. Make sure you also do exclamation point store to get access to the infin8.store, where you can get 10% off using code SUMMERSTREAM on any thing in the store except gift cards. And then if your order also after the 10% discount is over, what's the amount? $75, which is about £56, 63 euros or something. You get a free shipping as well. It's always worth it if you can. Obviously, infin8.store, we've got t-shirts, mugs, snap caps, travel mugs. We've even now got the top transport range, which is basically the top transport staff t-shirt including but not limited to a t-shirt, a beanie, a snapback, a travel mug, a mug, as well as what's the other one? A windbreaker jacket. It's pretty cool. It's pretty cool. I will be putting my order in at some point soon, just not yet. But yeah. Oh. We have to stop at the lights. Oh. There's a simple stop. You know what? We've never had to do a refuel on any of these journeys. And I don't know if that's because we have to, or if there's like actual set places of like you need to do a refuel, or it's just the amount of distance you've driven. But in a 2-hour drive, we've never really had to do a refuel. I guess we'll have a look at what our fuel's like, and I'm guessing we start every journey full, which would make sense that we do. Or near enough full, basically, with you're losing the amount of fuel it was from the original distance from the location. Okay. Just casually cruising at 100 kilometers an hour. Like I said, we also need to do our brake, so we need to keep an eye out for the rest area. Wherever the rest area is. Now, I'm not 100% sure, but I think it is along our, I know it's along our route, and I just don't know whereabouts on our route it is, and I'm guessing it's not that route. Yeah, it's not that turn off, which is good. But yeah. Let's carry on through. We'll get to where we're going. Hopefully, like I'm debating in my head whether after this stream, do I try and get myself straight to sleep, and then sort out my members' videos in the morning whenever time I wake up. Because I've got at least one video that I need to complete, as I would normally do. That obviously today was a City Bus Manager video, so the next City Bus Manager video should be going live. Well, should have already gone live to members, but it's only like a little. I've not even probably halfway through recorded it, but it has been started recording. And then obviously after the fact, if I can finish record tomorrow, record the episode of the bus that needs recording tomorrow, because that needs recording tomorrow as well for obviously the next episode, because the bus comes out tomorrow, so the next episode needs to be live after that. And then also look at doing Airport CEO at the same point. And then possibly another game. Anyway, I'll figure it all out. It's just this weekend, and my schedule went out the window this weekend. I ended up having to go shopping on the Saturday and the Sunday because we've got a police stop again already. Is this our rest break area anyway? Yes, it is. So we would be going off here anyway. Am I going to get in trouble by the police for anything? Hopefully not. We have the lights on. We're just following this round, which is an interesting route up for a coach. Okay. Is the police stop before the actual rest area? Probably. Hopefully they don't have a go. They don't turn around and say you've missed what you were doing. We obviously got to drive the license, the documents. We're getting in trouble for lights. How are we getting in trouble? We have the lights on. We have the lights on. What are you on about? We don't have lights. The lights are literally on. What are these police on about? Is it not on the right setting? Anyway, this is our rest area where we need to park up. Okay. 15 minutes, and we're an hour ahead of the schedule for the break anyway. Okay. Okay. So, the lights are on. To be fair, I've not even looked at the fuel. I've got 3/4 of a tank, that should be enough for us. 50 kilometers an hour on a 10% slope. This is the most interesting rest area we've been to with the amount of slopes that there is. Oh yeah, you want to go for a rest? You got to drive up this hill. It's almost as like if you're doing a marathon or like a cycle race, and it's saying, yeah, you can have a rest when we get to the top of the hill. Which, to be fair, you've achieved the hill, so having a rest at the top of the hill makes sense, but I don't know. I don't know what it is psychologically, but if you have a rest at the bottom of the hill, you'd be more well-rested to be able to get up the hill quicker. But then you'd probably be out of breath when you get to the top, and I don't know. I don't know. Anyway, we have an hour and 15 minutes to get to where we're going. Then we're probably going to do that quicker because we're only 60 kilometers an hour. So maybe we'll be about that half an hour gap as usual. And that's with a police stop, that's with a rest break, and without any speeding offences that we know of. But yeah, imagine, literally, I've got the lights on here and the police turn around and say, you don't have your lights on. Yeah, that does not make sense. Does not make sense. Okay. We're going to end up getting pulled over again by the police at some point, and they'll turn around and say, you don't have your lights on. And we do. Casually going 100 downhill. We're going to try and stay in the left lane to overtake the lorry. But we're going to go too far over too quickly and end up crashing. Okay, so we're all the way over. You've been caught speeding. When did it go down to 80? There wasn't a road sign. Typical. And literally was talking about we weren't getting caught speeding, and then the speed limit changes without any signs to say the speed limit was changing. Now this game has its benefits, but sometimes it does have its flaws, which every game has benefits and flaws. Like, even if you're the most die-hard of a fan of a video game, and you turn around and say it has no flaws, then you really are not a true fan of the game. Or a movie as well. If you're a true fan of a movie, there's always a flaw in the movie. And if you can't take criticism on something, then you're not a true fan either. So, but yeah. Okay, we're about we're 30 kilometers out and 1 hour out from the drop off for the next city, being Strasbourg. Okay. Still an 80 zone, and I'm trying to slow it down, but doesn't want me to. And then obviously there's another sign there that said it was going to 100, and now it actually goes to 100. Okay. Was there a rest area here as well? I want to say there's a rest area here as well. Could you imagine? Oh yeah, we're just 5 kilometers out from the pickup point. We're just gonna have to sit and run a rest break here. Although I think we've gone past it. We haven't gone past it. So it is actually literally a petrol station. So technically, that should be our rest break there. Does that mean we're meant to have refueled? I don't know. Right, wait for the lights. It was. Yeah. So we're meant to have a break at 0040, so it's 0030 right now. So that should have been our rest break. And then we won't be getting there till 20 past 1, so it doesn't make sense. And then obviously we've got one after Munich as well, which we'll figure that out once we've gone through Munich. Because there's no point in figuring it out now when it's going to be a few stops away. Literally just waiting on everything. Come on. Change the lights. Thank you. Just be just be angry at the lights, and the lights will change for you. Don't really, because that's not the best thing for you, but yeah, we're doing well. Okay. In a 70 zone, going down a hill. Do we have to make sure that we don't crash into anyone on either side? With people behind us as well. Interesting. And obviously you're going to drop to 50 kilometers an hour. Literally as I brake for the lights, it changed to 50. Because that makes sense. Okay. There we go. We are coming back out the same way we came in though, so I think it's Munich to Isnabruck is where I don't even know. This map area? No, it is Munich to Isnabruck, where in Innsbruck, whatever you want to call it, where we go back on ourselves. And the rest area's there, so we already know that. Okay. Yeah, it's going to be pretty simple. Pretty simple stop. Get ourselves back on the road. Then we are all good. Need you to change any time now, thank you. Okay, and we go up to 50. I think we come to a roundabout. What it said on the map, which it is. Where we just go around. Second turn. Take the second exit.
Darum soll man sich also anschnallen.
And of course, we ended up crashing into the roundabout because we didn't take it wide enough. It is what it is. It is what it is. Okay. It's a depot here. Yeah. I think we're just going to go around here and then pull up. to the parking spot, which we are literally half an hour early again. Okay.
Grüezi. Danke sehr.
Mahlzeit. Bitte, danke.
Mahlzeit. Dankeschön.
Servus. Kann ich bei Ihnen ein Ticket kaufen?
Checked in.
Ciao. Tag. Kann ich bei Ihnen ein Ticket kaufen?
Okay.
Sehr freundlich.
Grüezi. Dankeschön.
There we go. Everyone's checked in. Right, that's all in. Don't need that down anymore. You're all lit up. Let's get the announcer
Hallo und
on.
herzlich willkommen.
And let's skip ahead to before departure, which is in about half an hour's time. Start the ride.
Bei Flixbus.
Is it after here we're on the break, or is it after Munich? Munich. Okay.
Wir freuen uns, dass ihr an Bord seid und wir gemeinsam unser heutiges Reiseziel ansteuern. Bevor wir richtig in Fahrt kommen, hier ein paar Hinweise.
Let's head it off.
Auch bei uns im Bus gilt die gesetzliche Anschnallpflicht. Bitte schnallt euch deshalb während der gesamten Fahrt an. In den Sitztaschen vor euch findet ihr unsere Bordkarte.
Now, if we get pulled over by the police, we manually turn the lights on, and if you're saying with the lights aren't on, then that's your
Eine
fault.
Toilette befindet sich im hinteren Einstiegsbereich. Wer kostenlos surfen will, wählt sich einfach in unser WLAN-Netz ein. Unser Reisetipp fürs Internet? Schaut's doch mal auf unserer Facebook-Page vorbei.
Oh, I was going to say, we're probably going to go through these lights, stop it through the lights.
Und Nachrichten. Sollte euer Akku zur Neige gehen, kein Problem. Viele unserer Sitze sind mit Steckdosen ausgestattet und entsprechend gekennzeichnet. So könnt ihr euer Smartphone die gesamte Fahrt über nutzen. Wenn ihr eure nächste Fahrt auch gleich mobil buchen wollt, holt euch einfach unsere App und profitiert von exklusiven Online-Angeboten. Auf flixbus.de stehen täglich brandaktuell alle Infos und Städteverbindungen für euch bereit. Natürlich wollen wir unseren Service ständig weiter verbessern. Für Feedback zu eurer Fahrt nutzt bitte den Fragebogen, den wir euch per E-Mail zuschicken. Wir danken für eure Aufmerksamkeit und wünschen eine entspannte Fahrt und viel Spaß an Bord bei Flixbus. Hello and welcome to Flixbus.
To Munich.
We're glad to have you on board and that we can get you to your favorite destination today. Before we set off, we would like to share some information about the journey. The wearing of seatbelts is compulsory on board the bus. Therefore, please keep your seatbelt fastened throughout the entire journey. In the seat pocket in front of you, you will find our information card containing further safety instructions and details of our snacks and beverages. There's a restroom located in the rear boarding area. If you would like to browse the internet free of charge, simply log on to our onboard Wi-Fi network. If your battery runs out, no problem. Many of our seats are equipped with power outlets, which are marked
Probably way too
accordingly.
close to the lights, but
If
oh
you would
well.
like to book your next journey while you're on the road, simply download our app onto your smartphone so you can take advantage
When we reach Munich,
of
we'll be
our many
halfway.
exclusive online discounts.
That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So, yeah, isn't the Brook? It's probably going to be about halfway.
Simply visit flixbus.com or get
bad.
in touch with us on Facebook. Of course, we're always striving to improve our service. Please use the questionnaire we send you by email to give us feedback about your journey. You can also use it to share your suggestions, ideas, and requests. We're always ready to assist.
The
And
motorway.
now, we can finally set off. Thank you for listening. We hope you have a
Pretty
relaxing
simple.
journey and enjoy traveling with Flixbus.
Yeah, I think we drove over the curb then as well, but Yeah, that's fine. Absolutely fine. Everything's just like if the lights aren't on, you can't really see much ahead of you. Yeah. We're now at 100 zone. Stay in the middle lane. We're looking for signs for Munich. But we're not in the middle lane anymore, so what was the point in that? Okay. Shouldn't be too long though, like I say. It's going to be an interesting... I keep saying it's going to be an interesting dive. It's going to be... honestly, right now, I'm in autopilot trying to think about what and how to say things. And it doesn't really help when, like I say, tired. Yeah. It's one of those, it just happens. But at least once I've got this done, it's once I've done this drive, it's another day down. Which half the challenge is literally making sure I'm live every day, which I have been so far. Like I say, day 9 out of 43. Yesterday was about 18 to 19%. So I want to say we're probably about 21, 22% with this done. Once we've got this day done. And then from tomorrow we're leaving Geneva and figuring out where to go from Geneva. Be an interesting drive though. An interesting drive. Yeah. It is interesting when you only got a break on the other side of the road. Yeah. Is that another rest area up ahead? Yeah. You don't need a rest area until after Munich. Be all well and simple. Now at last look, I was actually only a few away of subscribers, away from 1,950. But it does take a little bit for things to update. Like with this one, it only counts every 10. But we're 10 away for 1,950, and that means we're only 51 away from our 2,000 goal, which we will hit at some point during these streams. Whether it's on stream or between streams, we'll be at the 2,000 follower mark on YouTube at some point soon. Which is kind of cool because if you don't know anything about my channel, in 2 weeks from today will be the 13th anniversary of my first video upload, which is still public on my channel. Minecraft video, Simucraft or something. And then from there I've kind of just grown and learned and explored, went from Minecraft to Variety to GTA RP to obviously simulation stuff. Simulation stuff's always been one in the background, but simulation stuff recently is one that I've just stuck to because I enjoy it. It's nice, relaxing, and there's no confusions with it all. But yeah, in 2 weeks' time, I think on the 11th of August, I want to say, it will be my 13th anniversary from putting videos onto YouTube. But I've been stuck at like 1,000 followers for a good few years. I've had issues in the past. Like I was uploading daily, consistently across a few channels. To be fair, and then all of a sudden my hard drive went. when I fixed my hard drive, my power supply went, so I wasn't, and obviously I lost a lot of footage on the hard drive that failed. I lost, obviously, access to my computer when the power supply failed. And then obviously got everything rebuilt, started doing live streaming. And then during live streaming, my, well, after the change from Mixer, yeah, it's just there's a lot of stuff. But I've had my cooling system in my computer fail, which then broke my motherboard. So I had to get a new motherboard, a new water cooler, and all this. Yeah, it was it's been interesting times. Interesting times. And always, every time something starts going good, things knock it down. And the plan is not this time. But then again, if anything was to fail on my computer, I've got absolutely no way of fixing that like then and there. I might be able to, but it will take a little bit of time. But yeah. We just carry on with what we're doing and enjoy ourselves, keep on driving, keep on making these videos daily. And hopefully by April next year I'll be making I'll be able to classify it as being full-time. Not that I'd be making enough money for it to be classified as full-time, but as long as I'm making enough that I don't have to depend on other financing, then I can keep on being full-time with YouTube. It does take time to slowly build up and get ourselves back to a good operational pattern. And like I say, from the start of this year, I've been basically treating it as a full-time job, so... And then, yeah, so from the start of this year, I've been treating it as a full-time job. From April, I switched to a different... Instead of pre-recording like a few weeks in advance to only pre-recording a few days in advance, and changing up what content I did make, and instead of doing one video per week on 7 different games, I've gone down to 4 different games and posting videos every 3-4 days or a week for one series. It's weekly, and obviously live streaming now. So as long as the live streaming goes well, I can keep up to scratch with the videos, which, like I say, my next, well, there's 2 videos that I am currently behind on for members only, but that's because my weekend went out the window when my sleeping pattern failed. But when that is all, hopefully, all sorted after I finish off this, when I finish this stream today, I'll be heading off for an early night's sleep. And that early night's sleep is probably going to be well earned as well. But yeah, having like 6 hours or under sleep for the past few days, not the best. Would not recommend it. Would not recommend it. And it's not like I can't get to, well, it's not like I'm literally having trouble getting to sleep, winding down, getting to sleep. And then when I do get to sleep, I'm waking up and I'm just not able to stay awake. Well, not able to get enough sleep that I need. But we're doing good. We're doing the streaming. I'm still got my fingers crossed that later on this week we will be able to be live on TikTok again. But if it, well, I'm just not touching TikTok until I'm not streaming through the TikTok live app, because that is just a mess of a program. Absolute mess of a program. doesn't run unless you run it in administrator mode. That administrator mode then wipes out OBS when OBS is handling everything. It's just not the best thing. If I'm right in thinking, Munich is also a DLC for the bus. I think it is anyway. I think I've already got it. But there is a DLC for the bus, and it's a map location. There's a few actual ones, but at the moment we're just playing through Berlin on the bus, which is another game I've got to record a video of tomorrow. We're doing fine. We'll get it done. Like I said, I'm probably just gonna, once I finish this drive and this stream, I'm gonna go and try and pass out, because I need to. After watching The Life of Tom, unless I fall asleep watching The Life of Tom. But it is what it is. Speed up to get through this light. They just nicely changed for us. Oh, there's no light here. So, we're like about an hour early. In which bus stop are we at? Do we go all the way around and we're at the front? We're at the front. Here's me thinking would be pulling in and be parking in one of those bays, but no. We're round at the front. Okay. Oh, we are at a bay though at the front though. First time in Munich. People jump off, people jump on.
Hi, fahren. Ciao.
Hi, Sie wollen bestimmt... Cool.
Hallo, das Ticket. Bitte. Oh, jetzt wäre ich fast in den
Okay,
falschen
we're not
Bus
going that way.
eingestiegen.
Right. So, we're here. Our next service area is there. That's where we're going. Obviously, we're on the way to Isnabruck. Make sure we skip ahead. Start the ride. Play the announcement.
Hallo und herzlich willkommen bei Flixbus. Wir freuen uns, dass ihr an Bord seid und wir gemeinsam unser heutiges Reiseziel ansteuern.
Turn all the way out.
Bevor wir richtig in Fahrt kommen, hier ein paar Hinweise. Auch bei uns im Bus gilt die gesetzliche Anschnallpflicht. Bitte schnallt euch deshalb während der gesamten Fahrt an. In den Sitztaschen vor euch findet ihr unsere Bordkarte mit weiteren Sicherheitshinweisen und Infos zu unserem Snack- und Getränkeangebot. Eine Toilette befindet sich im hinteren Einstiegsbereich. Wer kostenlos surfen will, wählt sich einfach in unser WLAN-Netz ein. Unser Reisetipp fürs Internet, schaut's doch mal auf unserer Facebook-Page vorbei. Unser Team freut sich riesig über eure Nachrichten. Sollte euer Akku zur Neige gehen, kein Problem. Viele unserer Sitze sind mit Steckdosen ausgestattet.
It will make sense if we're not going through green lights.
So könnt ihr euer Smartphone die gesamte Fahrt über nutzen. Wenn ihr eure nächste Fahrt
We did skip ahead on time, didn't we?
wollt, holt euch
Yeah,
einfach
because then it turned around and said take a break.
und profitiert von exklusiven Online-Angeboten.
So, we need to go to our
Auf
first
flixbus.de
break
stehen täglich
location.
brandaktuell alle Infos und Städteverbindungen für euch bereit.
Nearly went through
Natürlich
there.
freuen wir uns.
So, like I say, our first break location is after we've turned that off, turned into from the 8 to the 93.
Ständig weiter verbessern.
And then we're going to park up, have our break, and then get driving again. And we're going to be well ahead of
Wir danken für eure
6:45,
Aufmerksamkeit und
which is
wünschen eine
in
entspannte
6:47,
Fahrt
which is
und
in
viel
3 hours'
Spaß
time.
an
It wants us
Bord
there.
bei Flixbus. Hello and welcome to Flixbus. We're glad to have you on board and that we can get you to your favorite destination today.
Okay.
Before we set off, we would like to share some information about the journey. The wearing of seatbelts is compulsory on board the bus. Therefore, please keep your seatbelt fastened throughout the entire journey.
Okay.
In the seat pocket in front of you,
It
you will
is
find our
tiring
information
hearing
card
that
containing further
every
safety
time.
instructions and details of our snacks and beverages. There's
But it
a
has to be
restroom
done.
located in the rear boarding area. If you would like to browse the internet free of charge, simply log
Still our
on to
best
our
coach we've
onboard
got, though.
Wi-Fi network. If your battery runs out, no problem. Many of our seats are equipped with power outlets, which are marked accordingly. If you would
Yeah, we're
like
gonna
to
have
book
another
your
light to
next
stop
journey
at.
while you're on the road, simply download our app onto your smartphone so you can take advantage of our many exclusive online discounts. For more information, simply visit flixbus.com or get in touch with us on Facebook.
We're super
Of course,
tired.
we're always striving to improve our service.
After
Please use
Isnabrook,
the
we'll
questionnaire we send you
be
by
halfway
email to
through our
give us
drive.
feedback about your journey.
We're an hour
You can also use it
an
to
hour in
share
anyway,
your
so
suggestions,
hopefully
ideas and requests.
getting that extra little
We're
bit
always ready to assist.
be okay.
And now we can finally set off. Thank you for listening. We hope you have a relaxing
Well, that's
journey.
gonna change
and
anytime
enjoy
because
traveling
the
with Flixbus.
crossing changed, yeah. Basically, if the crossing light changes, we know we're gonna be okay. About halfway on our fuel as well, so should still be okay with that. We are on turn. So I need you to turn that light off and turn our light on. Oh, that's perfect. Amazing. Okay. Driving while tired is not the best thing to do. Especially when we realised we were going over the speed limit. Speed limit changes. The lights stay red. It should be changing to green for us. Okay. We shouldn't have too long though. It wouldn't take too long to do all these. Double checking all of the streams are still good. I'm 8 followers away from 600 followers on
Anschnallpflicht. Bitte
Twitch.
schnallt euch deshalb
Kinda cool.
während der gesamten Fahrt an. In den Sitztaschen vor euch findet ihr unsere Bordkarte mit weiteren Sicherheitshinweisen und Infos zu unserem Snack- und Getränkeangebot. Eine Toilette befindet sich im hinteren Einstiegsbereich. Wer kostenlos surfen will, wählt sich einfach in unser WLAN-Netz ein. Unser Reisetipp fürs Internet? Schaut doch mal auf unserer Facebook-Page vorbei. Unser Team freut sich riesig über eure Likes und Nachrichten. Sollte euer Akku zur Neige gehen,
Nice and simple.
Viele unserer Sitze sind mit Steckdosen ausgestattet und entsprechend gekennzeichnet. So könnt ihr euer Smartphone die gesamte Fahrt über nutzen. Wenn ihr eure nächste Fahrt auch gleich mobil buchen wollt,
Hopefully the
holt euch
speed
einfach
goes above
unsere App
60 soon,
und profitiert
because
von exklusiven
you want to get a speeding ticket by going a few
stehen täglich
kilometers an hour
aktuell alle Infos
over the
und
speed, even though we know it's going to go
Städteverbindungen
up to
für euch
100.
bereit. Natürlich wollen wir unseren Service ständig weiter verbessern. Für Feedback zu eurer Fahrt nutzt bitte den Fragebogen, den wir euch per E-Mail zuschicken. Wir danken für eure Aufmerksamkeit und wünschen eine entspannte Fahrt und viel Spaß an Bord bei Flixbus. Hello and welcome to Flixbus. We're glad to have you on board and that we can get you to your favorite destination today. Before we set off, we would like to share some information about the journey. The wearing of seatbelts is compulsory on board the bus.
Definitely need to get this rest break.
Please keep your seatbelt fastened
I
throughout
think we need
the
to
entire
turn
journey.
right first.
In the seat pocket in front of you will find our information card containing further safety instructions and details of our snacks and beverages. There's a restroom located in the rear boarding area. If you
we
would
go
like to
through these
browse the internet
roadworks, then we
free of
turn
charge,
right, and then there's a
simply
rest
log
break
to
on the
our
right.
onboard Wi-Fi network. If your battery runs out, no problem. Many of our seats are equipped with power outlets, which are marked accordingly. If you would like to book your next journey while you're on the road, simply download our app onto your smartphone so you can take advantage of our many exclusive online discounts. For more information, simply visit flixbus.com or get in touch with us on Facebook. Of course, we're always striving to improve our service. Please use the questionnaire we send you by email to give us feedback about your journey. You can also use it to share your suggestions, ideas, and requests.
Feedback up.
We are always ready to assist. And now, we can finally set off. Thank you for listening. We hope you have a relaxing journey. And
did that automatically replay, or is that still the one that replayed from when I set off? Because we've been driving for a while now, and it's only just shut itself off, if that is. But I think it replayed itself when we stopped at a light, as it does. So this is the petrol station, which we don't need, the gas station. We just need the what's it called station. Well, yeah, the rest area. Okay. We're still... It's still saying it's going to be over 2 hours. It was 3 hours and 200 kilometers, and we've done 50 kilometers in about half an hour. We've got to be careful of this fuel tanker, because we don't want to overtake it when we need to turn off at the next turn off. Fine. Oh, typical. Signage comes up again. The signage comes up as we overtake him. Okay, is it safe to go? Guessing so, because I can't see anywhere. Okay. Turn off to the right here. Still wants to go 100 on this turn. Kind of crazy. Okay. And then now we're just looking for the rest area. Should be not too far down here. We can have our actual rest break properly. And continue carrying on. Okay. But yeah, it's still 6 out of 43. Not bad. So 6 divided into 43? No, it's 45, isn't it? So divided into 9, sorry. Even my calculations can't calculate because of the tiredness. As long as we don't miss any of these rest breaks because of the tiredness, we're okay with that. Okay. It is pretty good though. Here we go. Pull on up to our parking location. Oh.
Sonntagsfahrer.
Just took out a road sign. There we go. Let's take our break. Not to be fair, we're only a few minutes off our actual break time, so we're not doing bad on that timing front. Okay. Check in everywhere else. Everything's looking cool. Amazing. So, let's get going. Literally, that was it. We just had a break and we're gone. Now, 4 minutes past 5. We have till 6:47 to get 109 kilometers. So we should be there for, I want to say, 6:15. That'll be an hour and 10 minutes in game. Should be doable. Very much doable. As long as we get up to speed quick, and we can stay at the speed quick as well.
Hallo und herzlich willkommen bei Flixbus. Wir freuen uns,
And
dass
I've got to
ihr
play
an Ort
this again
seid
because
und
obviously
wir
we're back on the
gemeinsam
bus,
unser
so making
heutiges
sure people
Reiseziel ansteuern.
Got to cover ourselves
Bevor wir
legally,
durch
making
die
sure
Fahrt
everyone
kommen,
keeps their
hier ein
seatbelts
paar
on.
Hinweise.
That's
Auch
our
bei
little
uns
thing,
im
is
Bus
we
gilt
play the
die
announcement. If you don't wear your seatbelt, it's now on you.
Bitte schnallt euch deshalb während der gesamten Fahrt an. In den Sitztaschen vor euch findet ihr unsere Bordkarte mit weiteren
Yeah, don't forget to do exclamation
Sicherheitshinweisen
point giveaway
und
to
Infos zu
enter
unserem
the
Snack-
giveaway
und
for the base game of Fernbus, which will be
Eine
drawn
Toilette
on the
befindet sich im
31st
hinteren
of August,
Einstiegsbereich.
which will be the last
Wer
day of the
kostenlos
live stream,
surfen will, wählt sich
or the live
einfach
streaming
in
challenge
unser
that's from
WLAN-Netz
streaming.
ein.
And
Unser
then also
Reisetipp
do
fürs
exclamation point
Internet,
store to check
schaut
out
doch mal
infin8
auf unserer
store with its
Facebook-Page
10%
vorbei.
discount using
Unser
summer
Team freut sich
stream,
riesig
the
über
discount
eure
code
Likes und
checkout.
Nachrichten.
And if your
Sollte
order
euer Akku
is
zum
over
Eingeben, kein
$75
Problem.
or
Viele
you could in
unserer
your
Sitze
country,
sind
so
mit
something
Steckdosen
like
ausgestattet und entsprechend
55,
gekennzeichnet. So könnt ihr euer
£56 and
Smartphone
then
die gesamte Fahrt
$63
über
or
nutzen.
something,
Wenn ihr
63
eure nächste
euros.
Fahrt auch gleich mit buchen
After
wollt,
the 10%
holt
discount
euch
is
einfach
applied, you also
unsere
get
App
free
und
shipping.
profitiert von exklusiven Online-Angeboten. Auf flixbus.de stehen täglich brandaktuell alle Infos und
Right now, we're doing pretty well.
für euch bereit. Natürlich wollen wir unseren Service ständig weiter verbessern.
Doing pretty well. I'm
Für
still really
Feedback
tired
zu
though.
eurer Fahrt, nutzt bitte
We've
den
got to get this
Fragebogen,
drive
den
done.
wir
We've got to
euch
get this
per
drive
E-Mail
done. Is the
zuschicken.
Brook is near enough our
Wir
halfway
danken
point?
für eure Aufmerksamkeit
Or we're past the
und
halfway
wünschen
point now,
eine
'cause I think our
entspannte
break was the
Fahrt
halfway
und viel
point.
Spaß an Bord bei Flixbus.
So yeah, we are going to
And
overrun our
welcome to
2 hours slot,
Flixbus.
but
We're glad to
that's
have you
fine.
on board and
We
that
don't mind
can get you
overrunning a
to
little
your
bit.
favorite destination today. Before we set off, we would like to share
look at
some
the
information about
sky
the journey.
colours.
The wearing of seatbelts is compulsory.
The
on
sunrise
board the
behind
bus.
us in the mirror.
Therefore, please keep your seatbelt fastened throughout the entire journey.
Do that way for
In
people
the
to see
seat
the
pocket
mirror
in front of you,
on
you will
mobile.
find our information card containing further safety instructions and details.
We've got to
of
slow
our
it down
seats
because
and
people are wanting
beverages.
to overtake us, and then
There's
we
a
want to overtake
restroom
this
located
guy.
in the rear boarding area. If you would like to browse the internet free of charge, simply log on to our onboard
Yeah.
Wi-Fi network.
The
If your
sunrise in the
battery
mirror
runs
looks
out,
pretty
no
good, and
problem.
obviously the
Many
sky
of our seats are
itself.
equipped with power outlets, which are marked accordingly. If you would like to book your next journey while you're on the road, simply download our
Okay.
app onto your smartphone so you can take advantage
So you said the truck's
of our
moving
many
out the way? No.
exclusive online
We're going to now
discounts.
overtake the truck
For
then.
more information, simply visit flixbus.com or get in touch with us on Facebook.
61 kilometres
Of course,
away.
we're always striving to
About an
improve our
hour
service.
before
Please
we need
use
to
the
be there, just
questionnaire we
over, an
send
hour
you
and
by
10.
email to give us feedback
I still think
about
we're going to
your
be there in
journey.
about
You can also
30.
use it to share your
Well, I think we're going to be there, like I say,
ideas and requests.
like 6,
We are
10,
always ready to
6:15.
assist. And now we can finally set off. Thank you for listening. We hope you have a relaxing journey
Yeah.
and enjoy traveling with Flixbus.
Okay. Simple. A nice, simple drive. And then we've also got to figure out where we're going to drive from. Where we're going to drive to tomorrow from Geneva. Now, obviously, we want to try and go to other new places. We want to try and unlock all of the places we can. in the game. No one pull out in front of me because that would be bad. Okay. 40 kilometers away. And the sunrise is nearly, the sun's nearly risen, to be fair. I'm guessing when we get to in Isnabrook that our lights may automatically turn themselves off when we get back into the coach. If they stay on, that's fine. But yeah, it is pretty good. We've already had 2 police stops. We've had a speeding ticket. We've had a few crashes. So, not doing bad, to be fair. Not doing the worst, but not doing the greatest either. Doesn't help the drive. Like I say, driving tired does not help at all either. So, we'll just keep it going. And we'll eventually get to where we need to go in the end. Okay, 23 kilometers away. This looks like a kind of a scene out of James Bond, or like a, yeah, like a movie kind of has been filmed here, I want to say. In this kind of a bridge and mountainous area. It's pretty cool though. Pretty cool. We are turning off here though. So I'm glad I realised. Otherwise that would be bad. There we go. Lovely little bit of water there. We're still on a 100 km/h road, which is interesting. Oh. Why did everything just suddenly go dark? The sun hidden behind a mountain. I really don't know what's happened. Why the lights have just gone out into such a degree anyway. And then it's now bright again. I'm guessing that's just an issue with the day-night cycle by going down that road at a certain time. Okay. We're now in a 50 zone, so I need to slow it down. 4 kilometers away, though. Oh, I might be ahead of my timer, to be fair. I said we were going to be there by 10 past, quarter past, and it's nearly, yeah, on the hour. And the bus stop is only around the corner, so unless these lights last 10 minutes or more, 15 minutes, we end up pulling up, like, way ahead of my time, my thoughts. Nearly an hour ahead of the time. I thought this one had the digital. Oh, it does when I drive, doesn't it? It has the digital readout of the speed. I just don't pay attention to it, to be fair. Okay. Everyone's there waiting for the bus. And let's get you all checked on him.
Ticket. Cool.
Grüezi. Hier, mein Danke.
Moin. Fahren Sie in Ciao.
Hi. Cool.
Okay.
Tag. Ich hoffe, ich bin hier richtig. Auf geht's.
Tag. Sehr freundlich.
Hi. Sieht sehr freundlich.
Grüezi. Dankeschön. Mahlzeit. Danke.
Everyone. Looks like it. Let's skip to a minute before we're due to go. We do have a break after this, so we'll have a figure out of where our spot is. It does say near 9 o'clock, which would be near Zurich. We don't want that. So we will figure out when our break's going to be. So we've unlocked 30 cities, and our Venice is an achievement. Interesting. Right, so let's have a look on the map. If we go the opposite way, we go to that one there. But there is a services there without going off the beaten track. So I think we'll either turn left, right, and follow that around the rest break, or we carry on through and rest break there. I think we'd carry on through and rest break there. And that way, at least we know we're on the right tracks. Then we've only got Zurich, Bern, and Geneva to go.
Hallo und herzlich willkommen bei Flixbus. Wir freuen uns, dass ihr an Bord seid und wir gemeinsam unser heutiges Reiseziel ansteuern. Bevor wir richtig in Fahrt kommen, hier ein paar Hinweise.
England DLC. First time I've seen an advertisement for it.
Bitte schnallt euch deshalb
Or
während der
I've actually paid
gesamten
attention
Fahrt
to it, to be fair.
in den Sitztaschen vor
We went
euch
over, we
findet
talked
ihr
about it a
unsere
lot
Bordkarte
yesterday, to be
mit
fair,
weiteren
so it is what it is.
Sicherheitshinweisen und Infos zu unserem Snack- und Getränkeangebot. Eine Toilette befindet sich im hinteren Einstiegsbereich. Wer kostenlos surfen will, wählt sich einfach in unser WLAN-Netz ein. Unser Reisetipp fürs Internet? Schaut doch mal auf unserer Facebook-Page vorbei. Unser Team freut sich riesig über eure Likes und Nachrichten. Sollte euer Akku zu Neige gehen, kein Problem. Viele unserer Sitze sind mit Steckdosen ausgestattet und entsprechend gekennzeichnet. So könnt ihr euer Smartphone die gesamte Fahrt über nutzen. Wenn ihr eure nächste Fahrt auch gleich mobil buchen wollt, holt euch einfach unsere App und profitiert von exklusiven Online-Angeboten. Auf flixbus.de stehen täglich brandaktuell alle Infos und Städteverbindungen für euch bereit. Natürlich wollen wir unseren Service ständig weiter verbessern. Für Feedback zu eurer Fahrt, nutzt bitte den Fragebogen, den wir euch per E-Mail zuschicken. Wir danken für eure Aufmerksamkeit und wünschen eine entspannte Fahrt und viel Spaß an Bord bei Flixbus. Hello and welcome to Flixbus. We're glad to have you on board and that we can get you to your favorite destination today.
I just realised we're in a
Before we
30
set
zone.
off,
Oh, now
we
we've gone
would
to
like
50.
share some
Okay.
information about the journey. The wearing of seatbelts is compulsory on board the bus. Therefore, please keep your seatbelt fastened throughout the entire journey. In the seat pocket in front of you, you will find our information card containing further safety
Okay, so
instructions.
yeah, we
and
carry on
details.
straight. Yeah, because it would be turning off here if we wanted to, but no, we're going to carry on straight and just go along to there. And then after Zurich and Bern, we have a break.
Beverages. There's
Not
a
bad.
restroom
Not
located
bad, not
in
bad.
the rear boarding area. If you would like to browse the internet free of charge,
It still
simply
says
log on to our onboard
3.5
Wi-Fi
hours
network.
to get 300
If your
kilometers.
battery runs out,
Nah.
no problem. Many
Not
of our
right.
seats are equipped with power outlets, which are marked
Not
accordingly.
how it is.
If you would like to book your next journey while you're on the road, simply download our app
Any second
onto
now,
your
they should
smartphone
start letting our
so
van
you
go.
can take advantage of our many exclusive
There we
online
go.
discounts. For more information,
That wasn't meant to be an
simply
art
visit
pun either, but it is what it is.
Or get in touch with us on Facebook. Of course, we're always striving to improve our service.
Okay.
Please use the questionnaire we send you by email to give us feedback about your journey. You can also use it to share your suggestions, ideas, and requests. We are always ready to assist. And
Now
now
we're 100
we can
zones.
finally set off. Thank you for listening. We hope you have a relaxing journey and enjoy traveling with
How long does that
Flixbus.
actually take, that announcement actually take? Feels like it takes way more than an hour. Or way more than a minute. Okay. We're on this road for quite a bit. and then we turn off. When we turn off this road is when we get to our rest area. It's okay. Yeah, so basically getting back in this coach now, turning off all the lights. Makes sense. If the lights are automatic, why do we get in trouble for the lights? I don't get it. Really don't get it. Okay. We are going, like I said, we're going to Zurich, which is in Netherlands, I want to say. Don't need to overtake this one. We could overtake the next one though, possibly. Get a bit closer to it first. Downhill's a good opportunity to do this, as long as our speed limit doesn't change too dramatically going through a tunnel. Just to an 80, of course it does. Down to 60. It says 60, but it's still saying 80 on my dashboard. What is it? If it's 60 or 80? The vehicle behind me is catching me up, and I'm going 80. Whoa!
Ich kotze gleich.
No idea what happened there. Slowly go around the corner and I didn't jerk the steering or anything. No idea what speed you were going. This is a very long tunnel. To which we are still going. Oh, we can now go back up to 100. Good. Ooh, okay. Okay. Just keep driving, we'll get there eventually. Shouldn't be too long either. Come up to an hour and a half of the stream. And we've got 2 more locations to go to, so probably going to end up, like I say, going over the 2 hours, but that's fine. I say it's fine. I do want to sleep, but it's fine because we end up tomorrow starting in Geneva. It still says 60, but it's allowing me to go to 100 with the speed limit on the GPS. Going to drop us down to 80, even though it still says 100. I'm going to go 100. Really don't know how this speed limit works in this game. Yes, we are straddling both lanes just because we're going 100 miles an hour, 100 kilometers an hour in an area that says should be 80 or 60 even. Now back to 100. No speeding issues, no nothing. Good. Okay. Let's... Oh, overtake these line of vehicles. Hopefully none of them decides to pull out in front of me. This is what usually happens. Don't crash into it. Ooh. That was interesting going around those corners. Bit of tiltage. 110 in a 100 zone. Not bad. Not bad. Hopefully we don't miss our turn, which we're 170 kilometers away from, so maybe this is the turn that goes to our parking stop for the day. Is that this turn? It doesn't look like it. No, we're going straight. Okay. We are going to have a turn at some point, so we are going to have to pay attention to that, but for the time being, all pretty good. Pretty good. Yeah. Nice, leisurely driving and getting from A to B. No issues whatsoever. Overtake. Amazing. Another turn off, not for us. So there is a rest area there. Probably the rest area we were meant to have gone to. Yes, it was. Can I somehow cheese that? No. Will it let me? There we go. It's pulled over and had a break. Just be careful where you're standing when we're on the hard shoulder. Whoa, that was too close. Okay. We had our break at the wrong time. I don't know why this glare's come in. Oh, because the sun. We're now driving north, aren't we? We're going to get a bit of glare, and I've just missed our turn off. Absolutely hate this. We're going off the on-ramp. Which, whenever we're able to, get back onto our main, our wrecked thing. No vehicles come in, so it's safe. Watch, I'm actually going on the wrong road. Never been on this side of it in the first. Oh, head, okay. Okay. I'm literally going the wrong way down the road to try and meet back up with the correct side of the road. Which we do have vehicles, so we'll just casually, yeah, off-road vehicle.
Ist das die richtige Richtung?
We didn't get the crash though. The crash marker didn't come up, so that's good. Right, we're back on the correct path.
Mein Nagel ist angerissen.
Then we still end up having another crash, so... I hate roundabouts. I hate roundabouts. They make it so difficult in these games to actually drive around a roundabout. Especially when you've got a long wheelbase vehicle like this. Anyway. You know what? We might try a different vehicle tomorrow. And we might have a bit of a laugh and a joke drive tomorrow if I'm been able to sleep and get everything done that I needed to do. Figure that out. For the time being, we're 119 kilometers away, and it says it's going to be 2 hours till we get there. Something tells me we're going to get there way before that. Way before that. Oh, there's a little coach park there, interesting. Like a touristy cafe area, by the looks of things. But yeah, 100 kilometers an hour down, 100 kilometers an hour drive. From A to B, to Zurich, and then we've only got 2 more destinations after this. Take us more than the 20 minutes for the live for the last like 25 minutes that we've got left for the stream, but it's not mind. Photo op. Okay. Okay, looks like there's a truck coming, so probably best not to overtake. And this is a prime example why we end up running late for places. Whoa.
So ein Rowdy.
Apparently that was a light accident then going into the back of us. Fine. Absolutely fine. Yeah. $84 kilometers away. Then it's still like an hour and 45 minutes time wise. That would, yeah. We'll probably be, like I say, an hour early again. This drop off. Better keep accelerating because I'm catching you. Okay. Pulling in. Then, where is next? 70 kilometers. Slowly counting down the distance and the time. Counting up the time, down the distance. It is an interesting drive though. Time being, I think we've got a quarter of a tank left. I'm hoping we'd have to do a refuel stop, because that would be bad. We've not done a journey yet that we haven't had a journey yet where we've had to stop for fuel, so I guess we'll figure it all out along the way. $50 kilometers away, and why are you guys slowing down? I really don't know why you're slowing down. Speed up. Thank you. I didn't mean you both to speed up. I wanted to overtake you, at least. Okay. 48 kilometers. So we're literally just down. Yeah, I think we're just straight along highway. Don't you dare turn into me, Mr. Minibus driver. Okay. Now pull back over. Nice. This is such a better drive than Fernbus Simulator, which is another game by the same developers. But yeah, just so much more smoother. Probably why I like playing the other long distance driving simulators as well. Although I do like playing the bus, which is a real one-to-one replica of Berlin, so that's okay as well. 28 kilometers away, and we're an hour and 23 minutes to get there. Gotta go through a tunnel first. What speed in the tunnel? 60. We're going 90, and we're just slowing down. They're going 80, so why can I not go 80 in it?
Ich dachte, hier darf man nicht so schnell fahren.
I'm driving with traffic, I'm not speeding. Get it right. Then the traffic has all gone down to 60 now. Like if I put the brakes on from 100 to 60 straight away, whatever vehicles were behind me would go straight in the back of me. Those exits there kind of look like some kind of back rooms. Okay. The toll booth? I think this is a toll booth. It literally just that tree is moving, or is that just me? There's a tree literally rocking side to side. Okay. Are these traffic lights? They probably are. How long is this going to take? I really don't know. We're literally a few turns away, and we're there. But whatever this is costing us time. Okay, come on. Finally. Starting to move. I think I just saw a traffic light change to green as well. But yeah, it was traffic lights at the end of a tunnel. Oh, that is bright. That is very bright. Okay. At least both lights were good for us. Okay. Gonna turn left somewhere around here. Then we're near enough at the bus stop, which is literally an hour early. Okay. always good when you're early, isn't it? Like if you're early, if you're on a plane and you're early, that's fine. If you're on a train and you're early, great. If you're on a bus and you're early, great. It's only when you're late when people start getting annoyed. You never get annoyed for being there early because you're there early. You've got an hour to get yourself a coffee, croissant, whatever you want. Got yourself an hour. Like for me, when I was if I was travelling on coach or trains and someone was picking me up, I'd literally turn around and say to them, hey, like, I've just left this station, I should be there within 5-10 minutes or whatever. And then they'd be able to, they'll get there earlier to pick me up, or I'd just get on the bus. Get there earlier. Morning to the station. Wide. See where it wants us to stop. Go around this way first. There's just a. I was going to say there's a caravan with no wheels, but the caravans have now spawned their wheels. Am I literally just parking in the middle of I'm just parking in the middle of a street. Okay. That is Zurich. And that is everyone off. And only one person to get on.
Guten Tag, das Ticket. Cool.
That literally it? Yeah. Then from Zurich, we're going to Bern, and then we have the break after Bern. Skip to the time. Start the ride.
Hallo und herzlich willkommen bei Flixbus. Wir freuen uns, dass ihr an Bord seid und wir gemeinsam unser heutiges Reiseziel ansteuern. Bevor wir richtig in Fahrt kommen, hier ein paar Hinweise. Auch bei uns im Bus gilt die gesetzliche Anschnallpflicht. Bitte schnallt euch deshalb während der gesamten Fahrt an. In den Sitztaschen vor euch findet ihr unsere Bordkarte mit weiteren Sicherheitshinweisen und Infos zu unserem Snack- und Getränkeangebot. Eine Toilette befindet sich im hinteren Einstiegsbereich. Wer kostenlos surfen will, wählt sich einfach in unser WLAN-Netz ein. Unser Reisetipp fürs Internet? Schaut doch mal auf unserer Facebook-Page vorbei. Unser Team freut sich riesig über eure Likes und Nachrichten. Sollte euer Akku zur Neige gehen, kein Problem. Viele unserer Sitze sind mit Steckdosen ausgestattet und entsprechend gekennzeichnet. So könnt ihr euer Smartphone die gesamte Fahrt über nutzen. Wenn ihr eure nächste Fahrt auch gleich mobil buchen wollt, holt euch einfach unsere App und profitiert von exklusiven Online-Angeboten. Auf flixbus.de stehen täglich brandaktuell alle Infos und Städteverbindungen für euch bereit. Natürlich wollen wir unseren Service ständig weiter verbessern. Für Feedback zu eurer Fahrt nutzt bitte den Fragebogen, den wir euch per E-Mail zuschicken. Wir danken für eure Aufmerksamkeit und wünschen eine entspannte Fahrt und viel Spaß an Bord bei Flixbus. Hello and welcome to Flixbus. We're glad to have you on board and that we can get you to your favorite destination today. Before we set off, we would like to share some information about the journey. The wearing of seatbelts is compulsory on board the bus. Therefore, please keep your seatbelt fastened throughout the entire journey. In the seat pocket in front of you, you will find our information card containing further safety instructions and details of our snacks and beverages. There's a restroom located in the rear boarding area.
Speed change
if you would like to browse the internet free of charge, simply log on to our onboard Wi-Fi network. If your battery runs out, no problem. Many of our seats are equipped with power outlets which are marked accordingly. If you would like to book your next journey while you're on the road, simply download our app onto your smartphone so you can take advantage of our many exclusive online discounts. For more information, simply visit flixbus.com or get in touch with us on Facebook. Of course, we're always striving to improve our service. Please use the questionnaire we send you by email to give us feedback about your journey.
It was safer to carry on going than it was to break.
You can also use it to share your suggestions, ideas and requests. We are always ready to assist. And now, we can finally set off. Thank you for listening. We hope you have a relaxing journey and enjoy traveling with
152 kilometers to go in just under 2 hours 10 minutes. I was going to say, can we get speed limit change? Yes, we've gone from 60 to 80, not the best. Speed limit change. This is going to 100. Thank you. Literally hitting the 100 sign as soon as we hit 80. That's kind of wild. But again, not inconsistent with how some of these speed signs are laid out and when the speed difference changes dramatically. Meaning you have to brake suddenly just because you don't see there's no sign there to say that the speed limit was changing. Yeah. Ooh. Drive. Long drive. In about 8 minutes time, we've been live for 2 hours. Bad. So literally, as soon as we've gone to Bern, then Geneva. So basically, we should have only gone to Bern, but obviously we pushed ourselves to go to Geneva with the route. And we start off in Geneva tomorrow. Probably a better destination to start off at. I don't know where from Geneva we can go. Maybe down south of France. Here Nice is very nice, depending on how you pronounce it. There we go. We're probably going to have to turn off the highway as well, maybe? No? I don't know because the GPS isn't dated yet, or we can't see the GPS as far ahead yet. No, we're going straight. Good. As long as we stick at 100, we're fine. 115 kilometers to go. And now officially 2 hours 2 minutes left to drive. Or before the proper arrival time. 2 hours now with 109 kilometers. Not bad. Definitely going to get there early though, as we always do with some of these drives. It's only when we end up taking a wrong turn that we've got to readjust ourselves and we don't end up taking up the correct stuff. Oh my goodness, this curvy road. This curvy road. Okay. Literally get up to 60, slow down for the turns, and then keep going when the speed limit changes up. In through the tunnel. Come on. thing I want to do when I'm tired is just go around corners, stuck behind vehicles at 60 kilometers an hour. Why is this road so windy? The 60 kilometer road, why are you going 40? Okay. There wasn't any rest area here, was there? On the map? Afterburn, yeah. So now we're a little bit at the top here. Does this mean we've got more time to go down? Or more road like this to go down? Great. It's not as steep that I can tell of anyway. The Tourist Bus Simulator, but it is pretty steep. So this is giving me flashbacks to Tourist Bus Simulator, where we end up being, we'll end up going around a corner and
Sonntagsfahrer.
that happens. We Serpentine, we just got a achievement for. Okay. This feels like a carbon copy now of the one on Tourist Bus Simulator. Even with a little angle at the end to go towards straight. Yeah, makes sense. It is the same company that develops them both, so yeah, can we now have a, there we go, go up to 100. Phew, okay. 64 kilometers to get there within an hour and a half, or thereabouts. Pretty easy to do, hopefully, and then we've still got the one last journey, one last stop to go for that. Oh, we've got a low fuel alert on the truck. We're gonna have to refuel. We're gonna have to fuel somewhere. Where's the nearest petrol station? I've never had to fuel the truck, the bus before. Okay. So we're running low on fuel, and I need to refuel because, well, we've still got one extra stop after this, so hopefully fuel stops, fuel location soon. Okay. I thought we'd have enough, but we didn't. Now in a 100 zone. Right, where's the nearest fuel station, please? I really hope there's a fuel station soon, because Otherwise, we are in trouble. And I don't know what happens if we don't get fuel. Quick look at the map. The fuel station in Bern. So we're literally hoping we make it there. Okay, so we literally ran out of fuel. There we go. Get off and get back down. We ran out of fuel. We ran out of fuel. How much fuel do we have now? Quarter of a tank, if that. It kind of gave us the warning when there was no fuel stations about, so there was nothing we could really do. So, I guess it is what it is. We are speeding now, which is not the best thing. And then it changed. The speed limit changed again without signs. Should have enough fuel to get to the end of the journey. What I think happened is because we basically didn't do some of the correct turns and we had to reverse and do this, that, and the other. We burnt through more fuel than we should have done. I think that's what had happened. No, 17 kilometers away. And we should have enough fuel to get to the next place. I literally was hoping we could have coasted it to the next location, but no. Wasn't going to have it. Okay, so for some reason it wants us to go around this roundabout again after the pickup, after the drop off. So I wonder why that is. Is that because there's literally only a handful of... Is that because there's only... Oh, because we've got to go back up this way to go back that way. Okay, that makes sense. Makes sense to get back on that motorway. Speed as much as we can to get there. We're an hour... Well, we were going to be pretty decently early. We're still about an hour early, but we were going to be a bit more early, but obviously the refuel situation happened. Okay. So, for one, we've never run out of fuel before. And for two, we now know what happens when you run out of fuel. Which is always good to know. Not good for it to happen, but it's good to know. And we're still going to end up being on time for our location. Which is right on here.
Grüezi. Danke. Grüezi.
Get you all on board.
Mahlzeit. Bitte sehr. Dankeschön.
That was it. That's all of them. Get to the time. We still have a break to do. between Bern and there. How long is the time?
Hallo und herzlich willkommen
actually
bei
say. Right. There is a rest break there and a fuel station if needs be, and there's a rest area there. We're going to go to this rest area by this fuel station. We'll have a check of the fuel by the time we get there.
An Bord seid und wir gemeinsam unser heutiges Reiseziel ansteuern. Bevor wir richtig in Fahrt kommen, hier ein paar Hinweise. Auch bei uns im Bus gilt die gesetzliche Anschnallpflicht. Bitte schnallt euch deshalb während der gesamten Fahrt an. In den Sitztaschen vor euch findet ihr unsere Bordkarte mit weiteren Sicherheitshinweisen und Infos zu unserem Snack- und Getränkeangebot. Eine Toilette befindet sich im hinteren Einstiegsbereich. Wer kostenlos surfen will, wählt sich einfach in unser WLAN-Netz ein. Unser Reisetipp fürs Internet? Schaut doch mal auf unserer Facebook-Page vorbei. Unser Team freut sich riesig über eure Likes und Nachrichten. Sollte euer Akku zur Neige gehen, kein Problem. Viele unserer Sitze sind mit Steckdosen ausgestattet und entsprechend gekennzeichnet. So könnt ihr euer Smartphone die gesamte Fahrt über nutzen. Wenn ihr eure nächste Fahrt auch gleich mobil buchen wollt, holt euch einfach unsere App und profitiert von exklusiven Online-Angeboten. Auf flixbus.de stehen täglich brandaktuelle
150 kilometers
und Städteverbindungen für euch bereit.
Maybe 15 minutes, so it will be about 2.5 hours on the stream.
Für Feedback zu eurer Fahrt nutzt bitte den Fragebogen, den wir euch per E-Mail zuschicken. Wir danken für eure Aufmerksamkeit und wünschen eine entspannte Fahrt und viel Spaß an Bord bei Flixbus. Hello and welcome to Flixbus. We're glad to have you on board and that we can get you to your favorite destination today. Before we set off, we would like to share some information about the journey. The wearing of seatbelts is compulsory on board the bus. Therefore, please keep your seatbelt fastened throughout the entire journey. In the seat pocket in front of you, you will find our information card containing further safety instructions and details of our snacks and beverages. There's a restroom located in the rear boarding area.
And we just...
If you would like to browse the internet free of charge, simply log on to our onboard Wi-Fi network. If your battery runs out, no problem. Many of our seats are equipped with power outlets, which are marked accordingly.
All the way,
if you would like to book your next journey while you're on the road, simply download our app onto your smartphone.
Saves us a little bit of time then, hopefully.
Of our many exclusive online discounts.
I'm getting silly now. We're coming towards the end of it because the time.
Or get in touch with us on Facebook. Of course,
I'm so tired.
We're always striving
Super
to
tired.
improve our service.
Right.
Please use the questionnaire we send you by
We're just going to floor it now and get to where we're going. We're going to try and keep to the speed limits and stuff, but
your suggestions, ideas and requests.
Literally 141 kilometers to go in about 2 hours time in game.
Thank you for listening.
And
a relaxing journey and enjoy traveling.
It'll take about 15 minutes or so, so we'll come up to about 2.5 hours of the stream. But yeah, today's just been an off day completely. We've had speeding tickets, we've had crashes, we've gone off-roading, we've purposely gone the wrong way down a road just to get there quicker, and yeah, because we made missed turns and stuff like this. So it is what it is. It is what it is. Not how you drive in real life. We ran out of fuel. Don't know why or how. When we're driving very efficiently, I would say. Yeah, I just don't know. But even so, just got not that long. Oh, we've got to do our rest break as well whenever that comes up. We're going to probably have the fuel thing pop up at the same time as well, knowing me. Like, we'll get into our rest. Why is it going down to 80? Why is the speed limit changing? And then it's go back up to 100 with no signs, no reason. Now it's going back down to 80. What? Now it's going back to 100. Let's go back down to 80. Still 80. Still 80. 100. Guess it's going to drop down to another 80 again. What was the point? Back to 100, and yes, I just scraped across the side because I didn't anticipate that turn. Come on. Go back into the middle lane, into the right lane. And now, like I say, rest area, might need to refuel, brake, or have the rest break. We're getting a police stop as well. The police stop is at the fuel area as well, so I guess it's helpful for that. This is our third police stop of the trip. We're going to get some fuel while we're here. I've got no clue what we did. What's our fuel now at? Quarter tank. That should do us though. I don't even have to brake for this, do I? It automatically does it for me for the police check. Right, what's the issue now? Are you going to have to go with my lights again? No, apparently my lights are okay. Okay. Now we need our rest brake. Then we need to floor it to get to the last 80 odd kilometers. Rest brake. Let's just get that over and done with. Oh, I didn't leave. I didn't said we left burn, did I? We got the achievement for refilling after the break. Makes sense. Makes complete sense.
Hallo und herzlich willkommen bei Flixbus. Wir freuen uns, dass ihr an Bord seid und wir gemeinsam unser heutiges Reiseziel ansteuern. Bevor wir richtig in Fahrt kommen, hier ein paar Hinweise. Auch bei uns im Bus gilt die gesetzliche Anschnallpflicht. Bitte schnallt euch deshalb während der gesamten Fahrt an.
With 85 kilometers.
Vor euch findet ihr unsere Bordkarte mit weiteren Sicherheitshinweisen.
But we know we're going to do this, but shouldn't have to run out of fuel because we topped up a little bit more. Even though we ran out of fuel when we didn't know we were going to run out of fuel because the alert came up too late.
Schaut doch mal auf unserer Facebook-Page vorbei. Unser Team freut sich riesig über eure Likes und Nachrichten. Sollte euer Akku zur Neige gehen, kein Problem. Viele unserer Sitze sind mit Steckdosen ausgestattet und entsprechend gekennzeichnet. So könnt ihr euer Smartphone die gesamte Fahrt über nutzen. Wenn ihr eure nächste Fahrt auch gleich mobil buchen wollt, holt euch einfach unsere App und profitiert von exklusiven Online-Angeboten. Auf flixbus.de stehen täglich brandaktuell alle Infos und Städteverbindungen für euch bereit. Natürlich wollen wir unseren Service ständig weiter verbessern.
70 kilometers, carrying on straight.
Nutzt bitte den Fragebogen, den wir euch per E-Mail zuschicken.
We're nearly done. We're nearly done. 60.
Aufmerksamkeit und wünschen eine entspannte Fahrt und viel Spaß an Bord bei Flixbus.
It's over an hour. But we've got this.
Hello and welcome to Flixbus. We're glad to have
missed
you on
one
board
thing, and then we've had multiple crashes and this, that, and the other. But at the end of the day,
before we set off, we would like to share some information
at the end of the
about
day, driving tired is not the best.
The wearing of seatbelts is compulsory on board the bus. Therefore, please keep your seatbelt fastened throughout the entire journey. In the seat pocket in front of you, you will find our information card containing further safety instructions and details of our snacks and beverages. There's a restroom located in the rear boarding area.
And then
if
whenever
you
pull off,
charge, simply log
well,
on
it's
to
50
our
odd kilometers still.
Wi-Fi network.
Still a little bit longer.
Out, no problem. Many of our seats are equipped with power outlets which are marked accordingly. If you would like to book your next journey while you're on the road, simply download our app onto your smartphone so you can take advantage
Probably
of
because
many
of how the
exclusive
game
online discounts.
maps things out.
For more information,
And
simply visit
not having every
flixbus.com
single
or get in touch
road
with
and
us
route
on
there.
Facebook. Of
From
course, we're always striving
Munich
to
to
improve our service.
Isnabrook
Please use the questionnaire we
probably
sent you
where
by
we burnt
email
off
to
the
give
extra
us
fuel.
feedback about your journey.
Because we had to go
You
back
can
on
also
ourselves.
use it to share your suggestions,
Definitely
ideas, and requests.
possibility that was it.
We're always ready to assist. And
40 odd
now,
kilometres
we
away.
can finally set off. Thank you for listening. We hope you have a relaxing journey and enjoy traveling with Flixbus.
Yeah. I want to do one of these small, small pickups to drop-offs, like small distance locations. Have that started playing as soon as we pull off, and see if it's still playing by the time we get there, with the shortest distance that you can actually drive in game, and try and keep it playing before we even well, by the time we're pulling in. That would be kind of funny. But right now, doing well. And as we're closing in on this, make sure you head over to do exclamation giveaway, or if you're watching this on the VOD in YouTube, go into the video description and click the giveaway link to enter the giveaway to win a copy of the base game for Fernbus. So thank you so much for Aerosoft for helping to provide the key for that. Also, make sure you check out infin8.store, which is my clothing line and merch store. You can get 10% discount by using the code checkout SummerStream. And if your once the discount is applied and your basket is still above $75, about £56 or 63 euros, you can also get free shipping on that as well. So yeah, definitely worth checking out. Obviously we've got mugs, we've got t-shirts, we've got a windbreaker, we've got a travel mug, there's a few other hats and stuff there. And why is the speed just randomly telling us to go down to 70 now? Like, I've gone down to, I'm 75 and you're still pulling ahead of me. Like, what is this? Like, what is this? You're pulling ahead of me at 70. That's actually pretty good. 7 kilometers, and we went straight through there. We got the achievement for the refuel. We are now cruising at 50. Okay. 3 kilometers away. I think it was just down here around the corner and we should be there. Not bad at all. But yeah, it's been a good day today, even though I've been tired, and literally I'm looking forward to trying to get to sleep because I just need to sleep. Hopefully I can get up early tomorrow. Hopefully I can get decent sleep for one. Then wake up early tomorrow to make sure I get the City Bus Manager video recorded, or the rest of the City Bus Manager recorded and done stuff for members. Going through on Yella. And then we can also look at getting obviously the bus and airport CEO available for members as well. More stuff that needs to be done. Okay. Oh, we turn in here. I'm really confused. Tell him to go into here. Should I have got in there and reversed in? Looks like it. Well, I'm pulling in like this.
Wir sind schon da?
Yes. We're here, we're early, get off the coach. We're done. Yeah, I wasn't going to reverse in, and we did a really bad park job, but it is what it is. We're going to get a really bad score. Didn't run out of fuel, -5. Refueling, -1. Contract Central, we messed up on. We did 44 passengers, and we did 1,294 kilometers driven. Services. Scheduled departures, scheduled arrival, good. Rest quality, 40%, good. Missing passengers, 0, good. 7 out of 7 player announcements, good. Maintain work time. No idea what that means. Property damage, 9. Radar controls, 2. Yeah, it's fine. Did good all the way. Now, like I said, we've just finished off in Geneva. Now, we could head down to maybe Marseille tomorrow or Nice. Like a nice leisurely drive. There's not really much in the middle of it, apart from Fernbus. Oh, there is that in the middle. So there's that, and then there's nothing else until we get down to the bottom. And then we could probably look at going down the south to Torquay and wherever this place is called, which is off the map, apparently. We go back up to Bordeaux and all that. Go to Brest. We've already been to Paris once, but we might go to the next Paris. And then probably go up north. Through around here somewhere. We'll figure it all out anyway. We will figure it all out. So, with that all being said, thank you so much for being here and supporting the Summer of Streaming, supporting the channel and all that. You can do that with obviously the liking, the commenting, the notifications, subscribing and all that good stuff. And obviously when this becomes a video, if you're watching on mobile, go down to the comment section and swipe across to a hype button. A better way to like it on mobile. Also, if you can consider becoming a channel member. I believe it's £2.99 a month. It works out cheaper than a meal deal or a bus ticket in the UK at the moment until the bus ticket prices change in January. But yeah, it gets you early access to new videos, which, like I said, I need to work on because sleepiness and stuff. So obviously I'm going to go to sleep after this and then get up early tomorrow to get on top of those videos. You get more discounts at infin8 store all year round or all long as your membership is available, as well as shout-outs on screen in all the videos. Now, obviously, membership, if you become a member during a live stream, you will be shown on the live stream and get shouted out in the live stream, and then obviously you'll be on the videos for the remainder of your membership as well. So that is there. Now, obviously, we've just completed day number 9 of Summer of Streaming. So tomorrow goes to day number 10. It's going to be a lot of fun. It's going to take a lot of time. So I've only got one more thing to do, which is go to the offline screen where we say again, thank you so much for the support and everything. Make sure you check out the link in the description for all the video on the exclamation point giveaway to get a chance to enter the giveaway. And then also check out infin8.store by exclamation point store or links everywhere else to get the discounts as well as the amazing merch that's currently rolling around on screen. So, day number 9, very sleepy day, completed. Which is how much percentage? Let's have a quick look on the thing. Out of 34. So 9 out of 34 as a percentage is 21%. So 21% of the drive is complete. We've got the rest to carry on doing. And obviously we're coming up to the closing days of July and into August. So thank you everyone again so much for watching. Have a great rest of your day. I'm going to go off to sleep. But I will see you tomorrow at 6:30 p.m. UK British Summer Time until roughly 8:30 p.m. with another drive. So have a great rest of the day. See you next time for the next live stream.